Greetings, warriors. Welcome to Commitment Chronicles, the ultimate bootcamp for men navigating the minefield of love. Here, we unravel the complex tapestry of what makes a woman choose one man over another for a lifetime. Intrigued? Then join us as we embark on a mission to safeguard your hearts from the abyss of heartbreak and chaos. Now let's dive into the power of the phone in the realm of dating and relationships. As Doc Love wisely said, if you don't give her all the answers over the phone, she'll be forced to go out with you. And Campbell echoes this sentiment with, the phone is only used to set appointments. The man's reason for using the phone is to get a date. The woman's reason is to weed him out. So buckle up and let's embark on this journey to safeguard your hearts from the abyss of heartbreak and chaos. Let's dive into the story of Obi and Simi, a tale that might just send shivers up your spine. They first crossed paths at a Sunday wedding reception. Obi, like a moth drawn to a flame, was captivated by Simi's radiant beauty and charming wit. He asked for her number, and without any hesitation or doublespeak, Simi gave it to him. Little did Obi know, Simi had also handed out her number to 9 other hopeful suitors that day. Now, let's imagine that all these men, including our dear Obi, ignited an equal spark of interest in Simi, let's say around 60%. The stage was set, the players were ready, and the game of love was about to begin. Remember, the first 60 days of a dating relationship are crucial. This is when the foundation is set and the rules are laid out. 7 of these suitors, eager and hopeful, call it Simi on Monday. 2 more follow it on Tuesday. Predictably, they all escort her out for the weekend, failing the first test of being a challenge. In response to their advances, Simi posed a simple question. Tell me about yourself. One by one, they fell into the trap. They talked and talked and talked some more until Simi's interest began to wane. And then she ended each call with the infamous phrase, I'm busy this weekend, but keep in touch. By Wednesday, Simi was hoping that one of these men would give her a reason to raise her interest level. But that reason hadn't come, not yet. Then she realized something. The 10th suitor, Obi, hadn't called. Why hasn't Obi called? She asked her friend at work. Her friend, surprised, replied, you have 9 guys chasing you, so what are you worried about? But Simi was intrigued. She wondered if Obi was married or if he had lost her number. Now, here's where the plot thickens. While Simi was wondering why Obi didn't act like the other guys, guess what was happening to her interest level? It was increasing. Yes, you heard that right. The very act of being a challenge, of not being too eager, had piqued Simi's interest in a way that none of the other suitors had managed to do. Fast forward to the following Monday. Obi, not swayed by the fear of waiting, finally called Simi. He didn't reveal his last name or remind her where they met. Why, you ask? He was testing her interest level. This approach, my friends, is what set Obi apart. His patience, his mystery, and his confidence in the face of potential rejection made him a challenge. And as we all know, a challenge drives up interest level. When Simi is wondering why you don't act like the other guys, what do you think it's doing to her interest level? Think about it. In the game of love, being a challenge is not just a strategy, it's a necessity. Now let's delve into a fear that many men struggle with, the fear of waiting. It's like a ticking time bomb in the pit of their stomach, counting down the seconds until they can pick up the phone and dial. The anticipation, the uncertainty, it's all consuming. But why this overwhelming dread to wait before making that call? It's often driven by the man's high interest level. Men, you see, are wired to pursue, to seek, to conquer. This high interest level can make waiting feel like an eternity. It's like they're on a roller coaster, their heart in their throat, waiting for that drop. But here's the thing, this fear, this anticipation, it's not about the woman, it's about them. It's about their eagerness, their desire, their high interest level. And that's where the problem lies, because in their rush to connect, to establish that bond, they forget one crucial thing, the woman's interest level. They're so focused on their feelings that they forget to consider hers. Remember, gentlemen, if a woman has positive interest level, there's nothing to worry about. She's interested, she's invested, and she's not going anywhere. So take a breath, slow down, and wait. Because rushing in might satisfy your high interest level, but it doesn't necessarily increase hers. Men with high interest level can't face the reality that if a woman has positive interest level, there's nothing to worry about. Let's now introduce you to the framework, a tool that will protect your heart, your time, and your wallet. The framework is not just a strategy, but it's a mindset, a lifestyle. It's about understanding that the phone is not just a device to chat aimlessly, but a tool to set the stage for a face-to-face interaction where real connections happen. The framework is about patience, about waiting those 5 to 9 days before making that call. It's about being different from every other suitor, about keeping your cards close and not revealing all your details immediately. It's about being a challenge, about raising the stakes and the interest level. But for the framework to work, it needs 2 crucial elements: faith and courage. Faith in the process, faith in the fact that if a woman has high interest in you, she won't forget you in those 5 to 9 days. And courage to step out of the norm, to not be just another name on her caller ID. It also involves the practical step of always asking for the home phone number. This simple act can say a lot about your intentions and can be a game changer in the dating world. And remember, Obi did not give his last name or reveal where they met when he called Simi. He was testing her interest level. So are you ready to be a challenge and test her interest level too?